everyone, I'm Elle, and today I wanted to share my Murakami Louis Vuitton pieces with you, and these are the vintage ones that I've picked up over the years. I absolutely love the Louis Vuitton and Murakami collection. Like, I was absolutely obsessed with it when I was a kid, so now that I'm older, I'm slowly adding pieces to my collection, and with the re-edition, I am absolutely loving everything. So I wanted to share the vintage versions that I have, and then hopefully after this I will film my drop one collection that I filmed earlier, but yeah, anyways, let me share my pieces with you. I have 3 pieces here. I think I'm gonna go by the order of that I bought them. I think I got this in 2022 and I've shared it on this channel because that was when I was filming and posting stuff on YouTube. But sorry if you hear my dog, he's like over here on the bed and he's sleeping. So anyways, I got the Noir multicolor pochette accessoire. This one I got in pretty good condition. I absolutely love this. I think I got this off the Real. And for these, for the original collection, all of the pieces were cut differently, depending on where the pattern was. So I really liked this piece when I was on the hunt for them because it has my favorite color pink in the middle, and then I love like purple and then this chartreuse color. So I loved this combo. And then here's the other side and the bottom. And then this is pretty worn, and I honestly don't really take very good care of this bag, but I think that's the beauty of buying vintage, is that, at least for me, when I buy something vintage and I got a really good deal on it, I am a little more carefree with it. So you can see that this one had the vachetta and it's kind of pretty worn. And then it has the strap with the studs over here. I know with the re-edition, all of the black pieces came with silver, which I wasn't a fan of because I'm not a silver girl. I'm definitely a gold girl through and through. So I love the vintage versions with the leather here. And then these have the stud detail. And oh, I have a chain on here because I usually wear this crossbody. This is from another one of my Louis Vuitton purses, and look at this chain, it's so cute. It has like a little flower and this puffy heart. This one is actually from the, what is this from? My Speedy Nano from the Remix collection, but I usually wear this as a crossbody, and then I'll wear it as a shoulder, like I'll double this up and I'll wear it as a shoulder. So this one I super recommend to people if they want to try out this style, just because it's small. So it's like a really fun piece to have, and you can put this into bigger bags, which is what I do for work. I will put like my essentials in here, and then I'll put this in my bigger work bag, and I do that with a lot of this style of bag, and then I'll take it out with me when I'm like running errands or going out after work. So this style is super handy to have. I recommend it to people of all ages, like my little cousin. When she was looking for a Louis Vuitton bag, I recommended this one and she loves hers. Even like the newer style ones, I think that it's really handy to have. And if you watched my previous video, I actually unboxed this one. This is from the re-editioned Murakami Cherry Blossom collection. So let's compare the vachetta here. So you can see that this one is like super new, and then this one is a lot more worn, and then this one has the spiky, the more pointed spikes, and then this one has they're more rounded. So that's kind of fun to see. And then let's just compare the sizes. It's pretty similar in size. The re-edition one might be a tad bit bigger. And then you can, like, this one will eventually turn this color. And then I noticed, I don't know if it's just me, but the straps on these are a little shorter, because I compared it to my friend's new version of the pochette accessoire, which is in, I think she had it in the regular monogram version, and we were comparing the straps, and the strap on this one is a tad bit shorter than hers, which is interesting. This one is super short. Like, if you look at that, I don't know if it'll I'm doing a great job at showing it, but yeah, the strap on this one is super short. Like, it really sticks all up in your armpit, which is why I use a different strap on it. So that was the first piece that I added for the vintage Murakami collection. I love her. Just put her there. The next one that I purchased was this one. I actually got this in Japan when I heard that there was rumors online that Louis Vuitton was coming out with a re-edition of the Murakami collection. So before that started to happen, I wanted to grab a few more pieces off the resale market, because I knew that the resale pieces were going to start to get a little more, like, the prices would get more inflated because of the popularity. So I wanted to get a little ahead of the game, and while I was in Japan, I purchased this. So this is the Noir in the multicolor Blanc, and I got this for a really good deal in Japan, or at least I thought it was a good deal. So I got it in the white, and the reason I picked this style was because I figured I'd wear it a lot because it has a shoulder strap, and because it's an older bag, I knew that I wouldn't be too afraid of wearing this everywhere, and I wanted to try this style. And I love the Speedy from this collection is, like, on my bucket list to get, but at the time, I think the pricing that I saw in Japan wasn't what I wanted to pay, so that's kind of still on my list of something to buy in the future. But this one was another style that I was looking for, because it's a little more modern, because it's not as busy as a lot of the purses from this collection and this time. So it feels a little modern, but still you can still tell it still comes from the vintage collection, at least in my opinion. And it has pockets on the side. And then with the Blanc, this is what I was worried about. You can see that it has a little bit of, like, the pink bleeding here, and that's because the interior of this is this really let me see if I could show it. It's like this really pretty magenta, and it's super pretty, but it stained these older edition bags. So when I was on the hunt for one of these, I knew I wanted a white multicolor piece, and I wanted to add something that wasn't too, like, the bleeding wasn't too obvious, and you can see it a little bit here on the pockets, but not too bad. And this bag I really use as, like, a throw around bag. Okay, like, not a throw around bag or like a beater bag, but I don't care, or I'm not too careful with this, which I absolutely love, because I'm not afraid to wear it in certain places. You know, some bags you're, like, way more careful with, and then some bags are a little more carefree, and I love that this is very carefree. And then if you are interested in a Noe, the bottoms of these might be kind of worn. Like, I was kind of iffy about this part right here, and you can see the watermarks, but I actually didn't mind it too much because the price was really good for this. So this is really cute. And then here's the back. I recommend this if you are on the hunt for, like, a big, like, shoulder bag. Absolutely love it. Actually, let me show you. Sometimes I will stick my laptop in here. Like, it sticks out still, but, you know, if you're in a rush and you just want to carry one bag, you can fit a laptop in here. So here's my MacBook, and you can see that it will fit, but I mean, it sticks out a little, but and then like you can put like a makeup bag is usually what I put in here, because I will use this as like a day bag. So I'll put my laptop, makeup bag, some snacks, water bottle, and this bag is like good to go. So I love this, and I love how it has a thick handle, so it doesn't hurt your shoulder as much, or like, you know, you'll have more support. So this is the last piece that I have from my vintage Murakami collection. This one I absolutely had to have something from this collection. And then let me just show you what I have here. Oh, I have my little cherry crybabies from last time that I used this bag. Let me take her off. But look how cute. Cherries on cherries. Oh, and she has a little sticker on her face from my niece. Okay. So yes, I absolutely had to add a cherries piece to my collection. And I got this in Japan the same time that I got this, my Noir. So for this one, I was on the hunt for either the Speedy or this, the bucket bag is, I think, what this is called. I think it's called the petite bucket bag, something like that. And it was either this or the Speedy 25, and I ended up picking this up because it was at a really, really good deal, and it was a condition that I think is pretty good for a vintage piece. And this one is really nice because for the cherries, they actually have this red leather lining. Oh, I used this at Disneyland, so little food and wine brochure. Oh, and this is so cute. I know that this another thing that has nothing to do with this video, but look how cute. It has like these little Baymaxes, and then I kept my pins in here, and it was from the Cherry Blossom collection. So cute, right? Okay, anyways, so this one is a really cute style to have because the shoulder is very comfortable, and you can fit a whole lot of stuff in here. Like I said, I brought this to Disneyland, and I put, like, you know, water bottles, everything I possibly needed was in here. And then the bottom of this one, you'll notice it has the cherries and the canvas instead of having leather on the bottom. So I really like that with the hard bottom. With the cherries collection, I absolutely love the cute little cherries, and I'm excited to see what the re-edition pieces look like. I'm hoping to add maybe a purse from that collection if I like anything. I saw some leaks online, and I think there's like the Speedy is really cute, and I saw how they were doing oh, and the side trunk is really cute, and I saw how they were doing the monogram with the cherries and the denim with the cherries and like a white background with the cherries. So I'm really excited to see how that actually looks, because the leaks that are out now are really fuzzy, so I don't know what all of it would really look like. So yeah, hopefully I'll add something from that collection. So these are my vintage Murakami pieces. I would love to add more. I would love to add the Speedy 30s if I can find one in a good condition. That's for a decent price. I would love to add the black and the white to my collection, and I love the little Speedy Nanos. I think that those are really cute. What else? And I think the SLGs are really cute, but I think in the future, if I were to add any Murakami pieces, I think it would just have to be, you know, the right price, the right condition. If you have any questions about my vintage pieces or vintage pieces in general, I love hearing about it, seeing it. I just think that this collection is just so fun. If you have any questions, let me know, and thank you for watching. Bye.